was thinking recently about my past, and in particular a story where I wanted to get arrested. I was ready to go to prison. That might sound insane. If you know me, I'm a pretty law-abiding citizen. I don't think I would last 5 minutes in prison. I'm not that tough. I learnt karate for about 2 months, so I think I'd get into a lot of trouble if I went to prison. But here's the point. I wanted to get arrested for something. Can you imagine a normal citizen who's a decent human being wanting to get arrested for something? And this is what I wanted to get arrested for. I started a business called Investable. It was a crowdfunding product. We called it equity crowdfunding. This is about 6-7 years ago. I was way ahead of the curve when I launched this concept. The whole idea was very simple, now becoming more mainstream, but I was way ahead of my time when I launched it, and the principle was this. You have a business out there and you want to raise money for it. You need some help to get your company to scale. In my network at that time, I had hundreds of people that had lots of spare capital that wanted to put into good ideas and good entrepreneurs, especially businesses with purpose. So all I simply did was build an online platform called Investable, and one side I put all the people I know that had money into it, and on the other side I put all the people I knew that had great ideas and good businesses, and hundreds of people applied to me every single day with their ideas and businesses. I put it onto that platform and I tried to match the two up. Very simple concept, actually quite hard to execute. We launched it, it did really well. Basically we matched up investors to startups in an automated way, because anyone out there will know, who's raised money will know this to be the problem. Raising money is a really slow, tedious process, and as a founder of a company that's raised money, it's so laborious and annoying when all you really want to do is work on your business and scale it. So this was the solution. It was called Investable, and it was a big failure, and here's why. We got traction. It was a failure because we got traction. And KPMG, one of the big financial accountants companies, did a big story on what we were doing in their annual report and in their promotional material. And we got noticed big time by the financial authorities. And the financial authorities around the world control things like the stock market. They came to us and said, what you're actually doing here is not putting an investor who's got a bit of spare capital with a startup who needs a bit of capital to scale and making them both have a win-win. What you're actually doing here is trading. You're trading stocks and shares. So we tried to argue the case that we weren't, but then they threw back that they were going to arrest the founders of this company and you go to prison for a long time because you were doing something wrong in their eyes. My argument at the time was, come and arrest me. Take me away, but the best marketing for this business we've ever had. We'll film it, we'll share it. What we're doing is sincere, what we're doing is pure. We're trying to help startup founders. We're actually trying to help people who've got spare capital and want to find something to invest in. We're just putting these two parties together. We're doing nothing wrong, nothing that would deserve me to go to prison for what they were threatening for, which could be up to 30 years. I'd go to prison for up to 30 years for doing something pure. I was ready to go to prison. Unfortunately, it didn't work out that way, and we succumbed to fear. And we, as a group of people, not just me, I'm not the only one, I was willing to go to prison, but I'm not the only one involved in that business at that time. So I couldn't inflict my similar philosophy on other people. And at the time, I didn't have a child, so I could go to prison and my family would be okay. But they had children and family members to think about, so it wasn't just my decision. So we decided instead to shut the portal down, and it was one of my failures. But again, I'm proud of this failure. We tried to do something amazing. It actually worked. But we did succumb to fear. We did succumb to pressure from the financial institutions, and we did do what they told us to do, which was shut it down. And they removed the promise of prosecuting us and sending us to prison for trying to do that business. But I just share that story with you. One, it's a good failure story, and two, I think it's an insight maybe for you guys that if you're really passionate about something, go to prison for it.